Okay, so another War of the Spark ranked draft. Pretty easy Ugin the Ineffable.
I know more than you could learn in 1,000 lifetimes.
Alright, Ugin, calm down. What's our follow-up pick? So, don't really want Heartfire. It's probably a blue card. It's probably Aven Eternal. It's Aven Eternal or Death Sprout. I don't really want to first pick Death Sprout. Second pick Death Sprout. Just because, yeah, puts us quite heavily into black. And we have to be able to pay green. I'm just going to take Aven Eternal. It's less exciting, but it's pretty strong in its own right. The Wanderer is okay, but don't like it in best of one. Bloom Hulk is great, and I like it in blue-green. I like it in most decks with a Bloom Hulk in. And we've already got 2 cards for it to proliferate onto, so that's nice. This pick's interesting. So, the black and white cards are irrelevant. I don't really rate any of the blue cards. It's Arlen's Wolf or Spellgorger Weird. Like, Spellgorger Weird is a really good card, whereas Arlen's Wolf is like medium. Oh, I didn't know Bad Magic was here. Take Hill Giant? No, I'm not taking Hill Giant. I might take Spellgorger Weird though. I do like Wolf. What do you think? What do you think? Weird is a good card. Weird is a good card. Yeah, you've convinced me. Ooh. Ooh, so this is another interesting one. So, Crunch Wrangler and Pollen Bright Druid are both good cards. Narset's fine, but I want to play this Bloom Hulk. Do I? So what could we have? We could have Aven Eternal, Narset, Spellgorger Weird. It looks a bit weird. Or Bloom Hulk, Aven Eternal, any of these 3 cards. And what did we miss out on? Arlen's Wolf? That's not the end of the world. Druid is probably best, I agree with you. Yeah, then we get Thunder Drake out of this pack. You would take Narset? Yeah, I know you would. We're not taking Narset, though. We should probably hide the fact we're playing Niv Mizzet Singleton, because that's a lie. Is Drake better than Prophet? Yes. I like Drake more than Prophet. Oh, I mean, I could be red. We only had Aven Eternal, but I prefer like Aven Eternal and Drake to Spellgorger Weird and Burning Prophet in the deck we're building at the moment. Prophet is so good. No disagreement from me there. So, the blue cards suck. I don't want Rubble Belt Rioters. I think I am just taking Heartfire. We might be blue-red yet, you know. We might be blue-red yet. So, this pack doesn't really have anything to push me one way or another. I think if we do end up blue-red, if we have Heartfire, so might just take Grim Initiate. I don't really rate Stealth Mission. Don't want Crocodile. What's in this pack? Absolutely nothing. We'll take Relentless Advance. It might make a deck, but it's not going to really inform our decisions. Second Heartfire makes me glad we have the Initiate. We'll take Manticore. I guess Stone Blades. I really wish we had that Burning Prophet now. Okay, so this pack. What's in this pack? Casualties of War is absurd, but we're not playing it in this deck. I think it's just Ugin's Conjurant, actually. Because we could be red-green still, anyway. And I think Ugin's Conjurant is better than Drake or Crunch. And like I said, if we don't know what deck we are, we may as well take the colorless card. Ooh, so this pack has Challenger Troll. So the only good cards in this pack are green. We just haven't seen blue, to be perfectly honest. We just haven't really seen blue. We could just be red-green yet, which would be fine. Yeah, red-green. There's like nothing in this pack better than Challenger Troll. So this pack has a Samotin, and again, nothing in blue. Nothing in blue. And I've actually quite liked Samotin. I don't think we need a third Grim Initiate. Would we splash any of these cards? No, so we're not splashing yet. So I don't really want to take Centaur Nurturer or Ceratok or Cyclops. We'll just take Samet.
If you still have a home, you should go there now.
Band Together's pretty okay. Maybe we should have just second picked the Death Sprout, right? And just forced Black Green. And we'd have the Casualties of War right now. We'd have 2 Death Sprouts. I don't know what the rest of our deck would look like. But all the sweet cards in the draft have been black-green. But we have an Ugin, so can't really complain. Band Together's also fine. Honor the God Pharaoh's pretty good. Best card in this pack. Ooh, what do you think? Chandra's Pyro Helix or Burning Prophet? What do we have in terms of non-creature spells? We have Ugin, we have Samet, we have Band Together, we have an Honor, we have 2 Heartfire. I think we still probably just want... What do we want? I kind of like just taking Pyro Helix. Because it's pretty okay with Grim Initiate. Like killing 3 toughness things, I guess. Maybe because we have the Grim Initiates, we don't care so much about 1 toughness creatures. So it's just a 2-point burn spell. But we do need spells to trigger our Spell Gorger Weird. We'll take Pyro Helix. Then we'll get a 3rd Heartfire. Jeez. Good job we've got these initiates, eh? Ooh, Tybalt's Rager. Rager's better than Prophet, unfortunately. We'll take a Crunch. All of these cards are unplayable. We're not going to make the mistake of taking our Boreal Grazer, because it might somehow end up in our deck accidentally. Ooh, this is an interesting pick. So the rest of the pack is 4 red and green cards, and actually all of them are potentially playable in this deck. So, why would I want particular cards? I don't think we need Blind Blast. Our creatures are just big enough. I don't think we need a 3rd Grim Initiate, even though we do have triple Heartfire. So it's either Cyclops or Grizzly, and I don't like playing Grizzly, so I think we just take a Cyclops to fill in our curve. So we could take a 2nd Manticore, don't really want to. We'll take a Blind Blast. And then doesn't matter what we're taking there. Steady Aim is irrelevant. Next pack is Poop. So our pack 1 pick 1 is going to be a Turret Ogre, looking at it. Sorry, pack 3 pick 1 is going to be a Turret Ogre. Because I'm not taking anything else out of this pack, not even Fibblethip. So Turret Ogre fits nicely in the curve. We have some 4-power creatures. You know what I was saying about regretting not just being black-green and forcing it after the Death Sprout? Here's a Kaya. Just a Kaya we cannot play. So I'm not playing a 2nd Cyclops. I'm not playing an Invading Manticore. You couldn't pay me to play a Prismite. So I'm just going to take Ravnica at Water Rare Draft, so we don't open it in boosters. So what's our curve looking like? I think this might just be Crunch Wrangler, rather than the 4th Heartfire or the 2nd Band Together. How many creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we need to Crunch Wrangler. Drop and draft again. Could do, not going to. Jaya's Greeting. I mean, this deck is fine, presumably. It looks okay. Look at this, we can have 4 Heartfires. Just the most Heartfires ever. Don't want to take Ceratok. How many creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ugin. This is fine. This is fine. What we're actually going to do is draft and then not play the games tonight. And then we'll play the games tomorrow. So you can just like not watch the first hour of the stream if you don't want to see them. Do I just take a second on the God Pharaoh? Yes, because we're playing 4 Heartfires. Well, I don't know if we're playing 4 Heartfires, but we could be playing 4 Heartfires. We'll take another Crunch. Wow. This could have been an we just didn't see the blue though, did we? Because like the green cards aren't really doing much if you look at it. It's just a mono red spells deck. I wish we did take those burning profits. Maybe. So if we just had like a couple of burning profits, another spell gorger weird, this deck would just be the Stone Cold nuts. I think we just take a third honor. I don't know if we'll play a third Grim Initiate. Maybe I'll build the deck tomorrow as well. I don't know whether my brain can cope with trying to construct this 23 cards tonight. Whatever. Don't think we're playing any of these cards, in which case I should take the Emergent Zone. 5th Heartfire. Alright, I guess this is just going to be a how many Heartfires is too many Heartfires deck. With an Ugin. That sounds fantastic. Ooh, and we got some gemmies. Lovely. Alright, let's build the deck. Let's build the deck now. So. I don't think this deck wants Chain Whip Cyclops. I don't think Band Together is good in this deck. I mean, we could just cut the 4 green cards and we have a mono red deck. Could literally just cut the 4 green cards and have a mono red deck. Does our deck get noticeably worse if we cut the green cards? Yes, actually it gets much worse. Never mind then. Never mind. So we have 3 Honor the God Pharaoh. Does that mean we can get away with 16 lands? Possibly. Is this Ugin's Conjurant doing much? It just fills in holes in our curve, I guess. Crunch, Ogre, Hulk, Troll, Manticore. These are all fine. Maybe we don't need Pyrohelix. Maybe we don't need Blind Blast. I don't want to start cutting Heartfires. I want to play 5 of them. Opponents just don't expect you to have 5 Heartfires, right? Just 5. This is the deck. 5 Heartfire, 3 Grim Initiate. The rest of the deck we need to figure out. Rager, Wrangler, Druid, Greeting. Those are 2s. I like 2s. Our worst 2 is Pollen Bright Druid. Just because we have so many initiates. We've got a mass. So but I guess it's only like 1 counter. It's not like we can have a load of 1/1 zombies. What else does Pollen Bright Druid interact with? Again, the Amass and Honor of the God Pharaoh, Samet, Conjurant, Ugin. It's probably close enough. Crunch Wrangler, though, we're not cutting. Raging Crunches, I don't think we cut. Weird. Maybe Samet doesn't really do much in this deck. Maybe... I think we can just cut a land. We'll cut a land. What's the colours looking like? Not very many green at all, but our greens are 2s, so I guess 9/7's acceptable. So 1 more cut. If we are playing 16 land, we can probably just cut Invading Manticore, actually. Yeah, here we go. What a perfect deck. What a perfect deck. Look at that. I might send that to Sam and see what he thinks about it before we play tomorrow. But we're not cutting Grim Initiate or Heartfire. These are uncuttables. And the rest of the deck is fine. Band Together. Band Together's probably good, though, as hard removal. So maybe we want it over something. Maybe we do cut Samet. No, Sam making Grim Initiates again for 3 is a thing. It's a thing. Certainly a thing. Well, that's 40 cards anyway, so we'll leave the deck at that. We'll get a print screen, though. Perfect. So that's the end of the draft portion. We'll play the games tomorrow. Okay, so about to play the games with our black-red Heartfire deck. 5 Heartfires. Is 5 Heartfires too many? Let's find out. The only change we've made since last night is we've gone down a Grim Initiate, played a 17th land. We can mitigate Flood with Honor the God Pharaoh. And Ugin makes tokens that we can feed to Heartfire. Tybalt's Rage is pretty good at getting Heartfired. Samut can get Heartfired. I don't think we need 3 Grim Initiates. I'm not sure what the cut would be for the 3rd if we were playing it. So let's just start a game, see what happens. Start a game, see what happens. And we are waiting for an opponent. Waiting for our first opponent. And by opponent, I mean victim. Okay, so still waiting on a game. Ooh, deck list is loaded. I don't want 40 cards left. I do want 40 cards. I want that to go down slightly. Okay, here we go. So, this is a hand. It does things. It doesn't do... Maybe it's good that we don't have 5 Heartfires in this hand. Any Heartfires in this hand yet. Opponent's on the play. We do have, like, 3 Heartfires worth of tokens. And a Raunchy Krangler. This hand's pretty acceptable, you'd think. But we'll see what happens. Who knows what the future holds. Who knows what our opponent is plotting. Waiting for them to decide whether or not they want their hand, though. Because I want mine. Stained Glass Samut. Don't rate this one compared to a lot of the other Stained Glass Planeswalkers. Maybe I should turn this style off. Not into it. Not into it. Not one bit. How are we all doing? Hope anyone and everyone watching is having a fantastic Tuesday. Felt like a Monday for me. But that means I've just got that Monday feeling. In a positive way, not in like a, oh my god, what is happening kind of way. We are waiting for opponents still. Don't know how long it takes on a mulligan for the timer to start. We just found out. Maybe opponent's taking a bathroom break or something. We were waiting a while in the queue. Opponent mulliganed. Maybe it was just a tough mulligan. Well, we'll keep ours. All that saying mulligan made me want to slam mulligan. That would have been regrettable. I mean, we have a virtual mulligan. Nah, Grim Initiate's got synergy. Opponent tops. Okay, so that land has synergy with Honor the God Pharaoh that we drew. Also potentially Samut. Lazatep Reaver is fine. Makes our Raunchy Krangle a bit worse, but not attacking. Not attacking. To be fair, if the game stalls out, we have Ugin in our deck. I didn't click anything. Iron Bully. Where's the counter going? On the Bully? So, I feel like this is definitely an Honor the God Pharaoh discarding a forest. Honor the God Pharaoh, discard a forest. We draw a Crunch and a Challenger Troll. No attacks on this board. But Bloomhulk's a pretty strong play next turn. Grows our token to a 2-2, our Crunch Wrangler to a 3-2. Would we attack with Crunch Wrangler? No, because we have Challenger Troll. Evolution Sage is pretty good. So this Iron Bully could be a problem. Eminently Heartfireable, though. Eminently Heartfireable. Opponent proliferates onto the 2-2 as well, or onto the 1-1, which is now a 2-2. We draw Basic Mountain, so we can definitely cast Challenger Troll if we want to. So what can we do here? We could cast Samut and just send with a 3-power Grim Initiate. That seems very loose. Because Hulk gives Wrangler the counter, there's no reason not to just deploy Hulk. It also outsizes all of our opponent's creatures for now. Yeah, confirm 2. Do we attack with Crunch Wrangler? What can opponent trade it with? They can double block it here, which is fine. They can double block it. They can double block it here, which is fine. I think we send with Crunch Wrangler. Send with Wrangler and only Wrangler. Then next turn we have Challenger Troll. Like if opponent puts either of their either of their creatures with counters under the Crunch Wrangler, that's fine. If they put Sage and Reaver under the Crunch Wrangler, that's fine. Like I think this is a profitable exchange of resources. Opponent might just like to take 4, in which case they've taken 4 damage. And like we know, we're the deck with 5 Heartfires. None in hand, but we have 5 of them. Proliferating here gives opponent a larger ground force. I mean, at some point we're going to probably put Grim Initiate under the 3-3 to move the counter onto our 2-2 zombie. Because once this does have 4 power again, Challenger Troll is going to make our attacks pretty reasonable. Opponent has Spark Harvest for Bloomhulk. That's kind of awkward. But opponent only really has Iron Bully as an attack here. Well, that's not strictly true. They could come in with the 3-3, but they don't want to. And that's fair enough. We're not going to double block. We'll just take our 4 back. Unless something drastic happens. Okay, so we have a Heartfire. This is a fantastic draw. So the question is, do we want to kill Iron Bully with this Heartfire? I think what we want to do is play a land, play this Raging Crunch, get the trigger on Crunch Wrangler. So now it's a 5-4. Go to combat and send with both the Wrangler and this 2-2. Because this is a potential blowout waiting to happen. Especially while opponent's tapped out. Like if opponent puts the 3-3 on the 2-2, we get to Heartfire the Initiate on the Bully. The zombies will trade, the Iron Bully will die, and we will just have larger creatures and a Challenger Troll to follow up. And if opponent goes for a double block, again, Heartfire just gets there, so opponent is blocking like that. Opponent's just blocking like that. Opponent's electing to not block like that. Yeah? Okay. So we're definitely Heartfiring. Heartfire, target Iron Bully, sacrifice Grim Initiate, submit. When it dies, we amass 1. The amass goes there. They trade. Opponent takes 5 to 11. And we have a Crunch and a Wrangler versus opponent's board. And we're going to be playing a Challenger Troll, which means both our creatures can't be double blocked. Which is pretty good. Also pumps Crunch Wrangler again. So we'll send with both. Opponent can put Sage on Crunch, which is A-OK. Any block on the Wrangler means the opponent takes at least 3 points of trample damage. And we have Samut for surprise damage next turn as well. This is acceptable. That's also fine. So opponent goes to 5. We have 2 6/5s and a Samut. I don't think there's a reason to play the land, and we have 2 more Honor the God Pharaohs in the deck, so we'll hold it. Opponent's eyeing up our Crunch Wrangler. Don't kill it. Come on. So Reaver promises a world of chump blocking. A world of chump blocking. But if we play Samut and just put the pump on the Crunch Wrangler, this is 8 power, and opponent can only put 3 toughness under it. So 1-0. 1-0 with red-green 5 Heartfire. I guess we should probably make a record. Probably shouldn't put that, though. 5 Heartfires, 1-0. Very straight and to the point. Next game, let's go. Next game, let's go. Maybe we... No, 1 Grim Initiate seemed like enough. That turn where we got to kill the 3-3 and the 4-4 was pretty great. Pretty fantastic. So, what do we have here? Litania. Who's going to get to play first? I don't know. Did the screen pop up letting me pick? I can't remember. It doesn't, does it? So, this is the kind of hand you sign up for with this deck. 2 lands is kind of awkward, but we're on the draw. And we have 15 more lands and 3 Honor the God Pharaohs in our deck. Raging Crunch was a pretty good draw if we draw land. Like Wrangler, Crunch, Hulk. That's not a land, but it'll do. Well, I mean, it won't do, but it's okay. Like, it's acceptable. It's an acceptable draw. We'll put it that way. That's not a land, which is unacceptable. We'll just go to combat, get in for 2. The opponent has nothing, apparently. We'll make Druid, put a counter on Druid. Pass. So if we draw a land, the question is, do we make Conjurant on 3, hoping to draw land for Bloomhulk? Angrath. Angrath's okay. Angrath's okay, so we draw a land, so we get to play Mountain. So we want to kill this Angrath. This Angrath is going to trade with either Wrangler or Druid. So I guess what we do is we attack both at Angrath. No, we don't. We play Raging Crunch, so Angrath just straight up dies. Yeah, we play Crunch. That gets us the trigger. We send both at Angrath, so this just cleanly answers Angrath. I imagine opponent blocks. But the trample means we trade Angrath for our Crunch Wrangler. So we traded our 2-mana play for their 4-mana play. It's unfortunate that we don't get to keep the Wrangler around to proliferate with Bloomhulk. But Pollenbright Druid gets to proliferate up to a 3-3, which is probably better stats for now. Spark Harvest the Crunch. That's fine. We draw the land, so we get to deploy a Bloomhulk. Oh, we should have made Conjurant on 4, possibly. Could possibly have made Conjurant on 4. That would have been better, actually. Missed a counter on the Conjurant there. Opponent has 6 mana. Invading Manticore. It's actually kind of huge. Jaya's Greeting. Guess we can send with the 3-3. Or we can... So we have 8 points of burn in these 2 Heartfires, actually. Do we just send with both? No, we just send with Druid. We just send with Druid, we try and get our 2-for-1. Well, sorry. We give our opponent the 2-for-1. Just because 4-5 is too big for us. Grim Initiate's actually pretty good, as awkward as leaving it on top is. We could make Conjurant on 2. Is that bad? Not really. Yeah, that feels kind of bad. Is that bad? We have things to do with our mana. Maybe we should have bottomed this Initiate. We should have bottomed the Initiate, very possibly. Opponent's 7th land. Ob Nixilis is okay. They're going to kill the Bloomhulk. Alright, we'll draw cards. Ooh, let's play Challenger Troll. We don't care that we take 2.
Knowledge is not without pride.
Do we trade? No, we certainly don't. Goblin Assailant. Jeez. Opponent's casting powerful spells here. Yeah, we'll take one. Ow.
I am your inner demon.
So, what could we do here? I don't really want Ob Nixilis to kill our Challenger Troll. So we're going to play a Grim Initiate. We're going to Heartfire the Goblin Assailant, sacrificing the Grim Initiate. Because it doesn't really do much. Then we're going to send the Conjurant at the Ob Nixilis to plink it to 1. We'll leave it in play, because we don't care about the 1 damage, but I don't want to get Aid the Fallen, whatever it's called. Hopefully opponent just has nothing and passes here. Then Challenger Troll is just good. Yeah, sure, ow. Maybe we don't play Challenger Troll, actually.
Try not to think too hard.
I feel like we just... Oh no, we are going to play Challenger Troll. We are. We'll send Conjurant Face. Opponent wants to trade, they can trade. Yeah, huh? Yeah, in fact, we definitely play the Challenger Troll here. Here's a troll. Troll in the dungeon. What does opponent have? Maybe it's like a Heartfire? Maybe it's a Heartfire. Ow. We'll play Turret Ogre. Yep. Get him. Then we'll go to combat. We'll attack with both. Again, we're ignoring Obnixilis. Put opponent to 6. We have Honor the God Pharaoh, so we won't discard this land. We have enough to Heartfire if opponent goes to kill one of our creatures. Opponent explodes. So that is 2-0 with 5 Heartfires. Let me straight back in the queue. Oh, I didn't even look at our daily quests. Looks like our daily quests are going alright though, so cool, I guess. I keep having to buy packs for gold looking for wild cards though, so it'll be a while till we're gold drafting again. But it's okay, we got gemmies. We got some gemmies. I don't know how long I'm planning to stream tonight anyway, so we might just finish this draft and then play some standard or something. I've got a mono green Carntron deck built that's kind of sick for standard. It's not really Tron at all, it just plays Carns. But it plays like 4 copies of the Wish Carn and then 1 copy of other Carn, and then 3 again. And some Nissa, just a Super Frenzy kind of pile of cards. It's pretty fantastic, to be honest. I can dig it. Waiting for an opponent. Come on, it's 9 o'clock British summertime. Where all the opponents are. Okay, we got a game. Who are we playing? Who are we playing? Razia. Razia's our opponent. Let's go. So this hand is awkward, but we'll keep it. I mean, it's not that awkward, honestly. But it's kind of awkward. Opponent mull to 6. And topped. Sure. Land go. Okay, I would have liked to play there. We're going to Honor the God Pharaoh discarding land. Crunchy Wrangles. What kind of land are we discarding? Honor the God Pharaoh, discard Forest. Okay, we drew another Heartfire. We're Heartfire flooding. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Don't play a 4-power creature. Stealth mission. Maybe it's worth just Heartfiring that. What do we draw? Turret Ogre. Never mind. Maybe it's worth just playing Turret Ogre. And getting in with a Zombo. Get Zomboed! Evolution Sage, that's good. Okay, we're Heartfiring next turn. 100,000% Heartfiring next turn. I imagine Crunch Wrangler comes in and we're not blocking. Wow, it doesn't come in. We drew another Heartfire. Well. Well then. Well then. Alright, so do we think opponent has Giant Growth? Right? Do we think opponent has Giant Growth? Is there any plus side to Heartfiring this Crunch Wrangler now? Okay, opponent doesn't have Giant Growth. Cool. Now we'll offer the trade. Opponent takes the trade? That seems insane. Yeah. That's also very good for us. Because now we have 8 power on board and 8 power in Heartfires. Well, 12 damage in Heartfires, but... yeah, Proliferate Trigger happens. Are you coming in? Ooh, Awakening of Vitu-Ghazi. Jeez. So, we're going to send with both. Opponent takes. What opponent isn't expecting is Heartfire face, sacrificing a Crunch, right? And then opponent, Heartfire face, sacrificing a Turret Ogre. 8 points of reach. Opponent explodes. We are 3-0 with 5 Heartfires. And we just made Diamond. Yes. Just made Diamond. Fantastic. And we haven't drawn Ugin yet, actually. We just haven't drawn Ugin. So, doing alright. Oh, no. We'll reply to the original message. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Game 4. Game 4, let's go. Let's go. What's happening now? Cool. And I just got brought my dinner, which is also fantastic. Just having a great evening, all told, to be honest. All told, great evening. This is now a live mukbang stream, but I'm going to obviously mute everything because mouth sounds are disgusting. So as I'm sure you can appreciate, this hand is absolutely fantastic. Has a curve, has a Heartfire, has lands, has another Heartfire. As you know, we can never have enough. Oh my gosh, please. Please deck list. Maybe we should set this to show us what's left in our deck if we're playing limited. That's probably a good idea, actually. Oh wait, where are we? Oh my gosh, it's being all, do you want to make a 1-1 Ugin's Conjurant? And I'm all like, no. Not today. Reaver happens, sure. Ooh, a third Heartfire, okay. Raunchy Krangles. Go ahead. Well, I'm not making Conjurant for 0. Can't even Heartfire a Conjurant for 0. Not blocking either of those. No sirree, Bob. Leyline Prowler's a good one. Well, we have 4 Heartfires in hand now. Just 4 Heartfires. We'll make Conjurant on 3. Does this prevent the damage? So it actually survives as a 1-1 after into like blocking a Leyline Prowler. But we're not suiciding our creature in, so there's that. Let's see what opponent has to do now. Oh, well, the jig is up. Opponent knows we have 16 points of damage in Heartfires, and Leyline Prowler messes with our math. But if it comes in, opponent can't gain life off Ugin's Conjurant block. Opponent doesn't oblige. This Turret Ogre is looking incredibly awkward. We have no real attacks into this board, so we'll pass back. Opponent has a Crunch Wrangler. Oh no. Hopefully this is a game where we just both stare at each other, but eventually we have 5 creatures to sack to Heartfires. Now that be something truly special. My turn. Land. Okay, cool. So we had to play a turret ogre, which makes our quadrangular bigger. So overall, pretty good outcome. What's opponent doing in response? Does that mean our quadrangular doesn't get the counter? No, it does. Okay, cool. Didn't know if it interacted in some weird way, like checking final power or something. But no, it just had 4 power. When it came into play, trigger happened, we got a counter. Lovely. And Spark Reaper. I mean, this board just gets to stare at itself for a while. I would like one other creature to kind of hold the fort down. Yeah. Opponent... Opponent just coming in. Opponent could have any 2-mana trick here. What do they choose not to attack with this? Like... You have to assume something goes wrong for me here, right? Like unlikely aid, trading for Wrangler? Whatever, let's see what happens. Maybe we should have waited till we had Heartfire up. Yeah, we called it. That's gross. Luckily, right, when we lose this game horribly... no, we're not conceding. We're just passing. At least we're at the floor of Diamond. And that's why, like I predicted last night actually, we'd rattle off the 3-0, and then it doesn't matter if we lose this game. Our losses are being buffered by the ranking system. An opponent probably gets in with what? Okay, we'll block the Prowler. It's really awkward, but we have to. Sure. And we are at 9. But opponent makes a Prismite. Opponent doesn't have Leyline Prowler anymore. Sure. It's possible, depending on what we draw, that we'd like to just Heartfire the Spark Reaper. Oh, they drew the land. Well, they had the land, even. Well, we're not casting Heartfire now. 5 of a kind. 5 of a kind. So what could we do? We could block, go face, take 7. Oh no. Block, go face, take 7. So we'd be at 2. So we can't do that. So we have to like block, but we can't like block and shoot. Unless this isn't a trigger, is it? This happens. I think we're just dead. Luckily, we got the screen print of the 5 Heartfires in our hand for value. So there is that. And look, we just don't lose anything. Other than, like, the game, obviously. Yeah, let's find an opponent. Let's find an opponent while I flaunt my 5 Heartfires. While I just flaunt all 5 of them. Cool. Cool. Waiting for an opponent still, obviously. I'll take this opportunity to grab another mouthful of Burgie. Still no opponent. Over a minute? What is this? Where's my war queues at? Pretty pleased we've hit Diamond already, though. We're only on the 11th of the month. We haven't really been playing all that much limited. Warracorn P is our opponent. And this hand is fab. Finally, the ineffable one makes an appearance. Let's see if we can draw something. It might be that Sama ends up getting tossed to this Honor the God Pharaoh. Because we ain't tossing Eugene. We ain't tossing a Heartfire. We did draw another land. But I don't really want to throw lands away while we have Ugin in our hand. Maybe we do throw the Heartfire away, as painful as that is. No, the Sama doesn't really do anything on this board, actually. We'll just make our attack. Well, the opponent can take 1. And also, we want to keep the Heartfire, because we have a 1-1 now. Ooh, so we didn't draw lands, but we did draw Grim Initiate. So we have the Heartfire machine gun set up, so these are real cards now. Well, kind of. An opponent played a card that's not a real card. So we drew a land. We're going to send Tybalt's Rager at Teo. You have Hexproof. Well, that's actually a problem for our Heartfires. So we're going to attack like this. Opponent blocks like this. We're going to pump like this. We're going to kill the wall. Teo goes to 2. So if Teo makes another shield, the opponent's no longer hexproof. And that's the important part. I don't really care if they have an 0-3. I do care if we can't Heartfire face. And now, there's an 0-3. Ooh, we drew the crunch. So, go to combat. Send with all. Opponent blocks. Okay. Are we going to Heartfire? I don't know if we are. So maybe it's worth just pumping once. We're definitely playing Crunch. But I think it's worth pushing damage through when we have 8 points of burn in hand, right? All Ugins aside. Definitely worth pushing through 8 points of burn. What does that mean? Pushing through 3 points of damage. Wanderer's Strike on the Crunch. Rude. Ooh, haven't seen you in a while, friend. Next. Next. So just 5 mana kill Crunch. That's acceptable. Once again, we'll pump the Rager. Opponent's just like allowing us to hit them, so make a weird pass turn. This is a board where Massacre Girl would be lame, but opponent does not have Massacre Girl. Opponent could just be dead here, but we'll be nice and polite. We'll just attack with everything. Go. So opponent blocks the 1-1 Zombu. Opponent is at 11. We have 2 Heartfires. We will pub tippers. Oh no, opponent's going to do something. First strike damage. If opponent does stuff after first strike damage, we get, okay, battlefield promotion on the wall. Let me think. So opponent's going to 13. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to Heartfire you, and we're going to sacrifice this zombie to make it happen. Because that puts a counter on weird, then this is just currently, well, rather than waste the Heartfire, we'll just pump the Rager. And that should be lethal. Yeah, nice. Kaboom. Didn't even need this Ugin. Did not even need this Ugin. And look, we're now a Diamond 400 pip. It's like that loss never even happened. It literally caused us no detriment at all. Zero. Zero detriment. Not 1 point. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's okay, we're back. It's quiet. Too quiet. I guess that means it's time for another burger mouthful. Ooh. The cheese is all melted at this point, which is pretty incredible. So, if you care about whether or not I'm enjoying my burger, I most certainly am. And we're 4-1 with this deck. Ooh, we're playing against a mythic opponent, Afuran or Afaran. So this person's played a lot of limited, but I wonder whether they've played against 5 Heartfires. And then I wonder whether we can keep this hand. That's the next question. I think we do. We have 2 plays off any land, and a forest and any land unlocks Bloomy H. That's not the best, not the worst. Opponent probably knows we drew that, but what are they going to do with that information? That's the question. Nothing. That's the answer. Ooh. Opponent has quality sleeves. I think I comment on them every time I see them. I'm going to start sounding like a pervert if I'm not careful. Well, that was miserable. Let me come in with my initiate. Nyom. Take one. Take one, opponent. This is how we do. Oh no, opponent has perfect mana. How can I ever win? Cast like... well, don't cast on the God Pharaoh. Just like... be... Bleh. 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 Yep. Yep. Resolve. So, what can we do here? I think we Heartfire this Tybalt, which is kind of awkward, but I don't think we're winning if we don't. Well, that's a piece of spaghetti. We'll offer the trade. Opponent takes it. That means this 1 point has to go upstairs, so our future amasses are safe. Can you play like a Turret Ogre? Turret Ogre would be acceptable. I'd be fine with a Turret Ogre. Because then we'd also get a Scry. And I'm very much in the business of scrying. Or I would like to scry at least. See, why couldn't Samut look as good as Tybalt Stained Glass? Oh, speaking of, dearie me. Dearie me. Well then. So I guess we have to play weird. Because Crunch definitely isn't attacking next turn. But, don't know how far behind we are. I guess opponent's only got 4 mana. If they play like a 5th land and something really chonky, we might have a problem. But we do have Greeting, we have Heartfire, we have Plays. We have Ugin in the deck to draw to. We're just 3 lands and an Ugin away from having an Ugin. Opponent's creatures do have haste and are embiggened, though. Maybe the line is hope opponent times out, and that'll get us our W. Bond of Flourishing, okay. Will accept... well, I was gonna... quite like to... So we need to draw something like Grim Initiate so we can Heartfire that Neheb. That does not allow us to Heartfire that Neheb. How big's Neheb? 5/4, gonna be 7/5, presumably. Presumably a 7/5. So what can we do? We can, I guess, play Crunch Wrangler. Hope opponent can't do anything too insane with their hasty Neheb. Hope we draw a land, play the Bloom Hulk, put Wrangler up to 4 power, and kill Samut, assuming they do nothing post-Neheb attack. Which doesn't seem like a great plan for us. Maybe opponent doesn't buff Neheb. Oh no, they do, sure. Does Neheb trample? I think it does. Yeah, but... Bleh. So we're taking 6. Well, we're not blocking, sorry, so we're taking 7. Then the question becomes... if we don't draw land, are we going to Heartfire Neheb? Yeah, no blocks, put me to 12. Powerful Zombie Minotaur. Powerful Zombie Minotaur for our opponent. Discards Island's Wolf, gets 1 red mana. Don't play Grim Initiate. Don't play anything. Okay, cool. So we draw Ugin, so we didn't draw land. So now we have to figure out if we're heart firing Neheb or Samut. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're just playing Raging Crunch and attacking Samut. I mean, we take another 7 off Neheb. But, like,
Is that all?
I don't think there's much else we can do, really. At least Samut then does go down. So if opponent wants to give another creature haste, they can't buff Neheb. Land. Ooh. How much is Electromancer doing? 2 damage. Jeez, what a swing. Jeez, what a swing. Just. Okay, so opponent. Yeah.
Blind to the truth.
Yeah. This is bad. This is real bad. Is it? Actually, no, this is okay if we get to trade Crunch for Neheb, and then Jaya's greeting the Electromancer. We're just playing our cards versus their cards. The only difference is we're at like no life. And they get to fix their hand here. But I mean, what can one do when you are mana screwed against that curve? If it was any other 4-drop, we would probably been alright. It's just Neheb having 4 toughness base, and it was so hard to deal with. At least opponent, well, I was going to say at least opponent only fixed 1 card. That's probably terrible for us. So we're at 4, so Cyclops Electromancer has to die. So I guess we just have to Jaya's greeting it. Mountain, I guess we keep. So what I'm hoping is opponent just has nothing, right? And then we get to Bloom Hulk next turn, and then Ugin the turn after. Ceratok makes our plan bad. Ceratok makes that plan bad. But we're still going to have to chump block with Bloom Hulk. You know? Just going to have to chump block with Bloom Hulk. Just be a big chump blockerino. I don't like it, but that is what peak performance looks like. Play nothing. No. Well, Ugin's not good enough, and those creatures have 5 toughness. So we de-advance to 4 and 2. At least if we go 4 and 3, we can't kind of go any lower than this diamond birth. Alright, game 7, no dilly-dallying. Let's get straight back in the queue. Let's see how things go from here for us. Let's see how things go. Apologies if the audio cuts in and out. I'm just monitoring the price of a certain card on MTGO. Can't tell you what though. It's a secret. It's a secret. A secret I have 70 copies of. Shh. Okay. We've got an opponent, it seems. I'm not muted, am I? Counter Magic's our opponent. They're in Plat 1. So this could be a gatekeeping match. This hand is okay. Like, not stellar, but not a mulligan. Like any 2, or even a Grim Initiate. It's just like... fantastic. Like, Crunch is a good blocker anyway. Crunch Wrangler would be a good draw. Second Honor the God Pharaoh is like... meh. Fine. Means we can like Heartfire in between, probably. Red, white... okay, Goblin Assailant is fine. Tybalt's Rager is fine. So fine. Let's just... the question is, would we trade Tybalt's Rager for Goblin Assailant? And the answer is probably yes. Is it, though? We're playing Raging Crunch next turn, and Tybalt's Rager is good, whereas Goblin Assailant is not good, and we have no untap mana. So I'm lying, we'll take 2 damage. I've talked myself out of the block there, and I'm glad we did. Opponent has something. Could be Battlefield Promotion, could be anything, right? Could be Divine Arrow. Could be Divine Arrow. So let's find out, eh? We're definitely not pumping, though. Just never pumping. Do you have Divine Arrow. Yes. Oh, Jaya's Greeting. We can deny them the scry by heart-firing face, but that seems a bit aggressive. There will be 5 damage face. Oh, they topped anyway. Not that, like, that makes any difference to how we played. But, good to know that they topped, you know? Good to know that they topped. Here's my crunch. He doesn't look particularly angry. Maybe it's because he's furry. He just looks cute. So opponent has no hesitation in slamming in with that assailant. I'm not going to block. Not going to block. Not till we have Heartfire up. Opponent deploys a Battalion. A Battaglione. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good draw. That's a nice draw. We'll honour the God. No, we won't. We'll play a Forest, then we'll honour the God Pharaoh. Discarding Forest. So, interesting hand. Interesting hand. Have you ever Honor the God Pharaoh, discarding Honor the God Pharaoh? That's the real question. I don't think we will be doing that, though. That seems bad. I'd like to Honor the God Pharaoh. I'd like to hit land, though, because then we do get Heartfire up. So opponent's thinking about this turn. It's the brazen confidence they had in slamming with Goblin Assailant last turn. Just Assailant. Why would they just attack with Assailant? What can go wrong for us or them with this block? Let's just trade, like, some amount of cards, whatever they have. Because I'm bored of waiting to see what it is. What do you have? Nothing. Do you have nothing? It's... Sure. Okay. Hopefully opponent plays like a 4-drop with 4 toughness. They don't. And we have another Heartfire. We have another Heartfire. I guess we are going to honour the... No, stop it. We're going to honour the God Pharaoh, discarding a Heartfire as much as it pains me. As much as it pains me, that's the plan. Opponent has instant speed interaction. Okay, we drew a Wrangler and a Hulk. We could attack with both. What is the worst that could happen? I know what the worst that could happen is. Like battlefield promotion. Although you'd think opponent would have attacked if they had it before. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Is our Crunchy Wrangles about to be crunchy dead? No. Okay then. Okay then. So Bloom Hulk's looking like a reasonable play next turn. Just proliferate our zombie army into a 3-3. Yep, 5 mana. Cyclops, alright. Alright. Cyclops is acceptable. Not in the business of heart-firing yet. Can't... maybe we should... Oh, we should have played Wrangler first. Should have played Wrangler. Darn. Darn. Oh dear. What a shame. Oh well. We'll figure it out sometime. Yeah, we should have played Wrangler. We would have held Heartfire up as well, just in case. And then we would have got to proliferate onto Wrangler into a 4-3 rather than have it be a Goblin Piker forever. Oh well, so Cyclops is coming in. Cyclops is coming in. Opponents demonstrated, like, they don't have a trick, but we're just going to take. I think we're probably going to be better set up to race from here. What's opponent doing? Oh, they have Defiant Strike. Hey, Dr. Spillikin, how's it going? You right? Yeah, never not going. Late start tonight, though, but otherwise doing good. How are you? You right? Okay, so we've got Samut. What are we doing? I don't really like having the Samut. Both of these get to attack over the top of Assailant. This then gets to be a... I'd rather actually save this till we just get a 1-1 off it, though. But I do want to draw cards. I do want to draw cards. Maybe we just like Samet and put the pump on. Samet just dies. I think we just play Wrangler and hold up a Heartfire. We'll play Wrangler, hold up a Heartfire. In with the creatures. Also, we just have 8 points of burn in hand. So if the opponent just wants to keep taking damage, that's fine. Divine Arrow would be kind of unfortunate. The opponent would have been holding it for a while at this point, so props if that's what they've got. Nah, I didn't think they did. Didn't think they had it. Hopefully the opponent decides to attack with Cyclops again. If the opponent attacks with Cyclops, then, I mean, I can't imagine a universe where they don't die to double Heartfire. Yeah, this deck is sweet. We've got 5 Heartfires, because that's what the deck's named after. There's an Ugin in it. Oh no, this is a janky deck in disguise. We've got 3 Honor the God Pharaohs, so we can like pretend we're a real deck. Oh, we're letting opponent attack. Hopefully we don't lose, and I'll show you the deck after the game. Opponent's attacking with both. We'll just take 6 damage. Unless is opponent as much of a psychopath as us? Does opponent have 2 Heartfires? That's the real question. Oh, it's in their range. But in which case we have to like chump Wrangler on Cyclops. How confident am I in that? I think we do this, which seems absolutely absurd. I just don't understand what opponent has. They have 5 mana, they have 4 cards, they just haven't been doing anything. It keeps stopping like they have an instant speed spell. They have 2 Heartfires, I'm 100%. We're just playing the mirror. We're playing chicken with Heartfires. Because opponent doesn't know what to do now. They're like, why is he blocking like this? I've got the Soul Read opponent. Oh, they've got Nahiri Stoneblades, so he would have been close to dead if we let it through anyway. That can resolve, though. So we're currently going to 7. What else has opponent got? Samet's Sprint on the Assailant. Is this... So this is going to be for 6. So maybe opponent doesn't have double Heartfire. But they did have a Fistful of Tricks. So this we can allow to connect, because we only go to 5. So Heartfire wouldn't do it. And currently our attack is lethal with our Heartfires. My turn. Alright, we could just... Oh, if opponent has Heartfire though, they can sack one of their creatures to kill one of ours. So I guess what we do is we play a land. Wait, so... The opponent has 1 Heartfire, so let's assume they kill Bloomhulk. And we're at 5. But then the Heartfire's gone. So we place... Do we just... Yeah, we'll play Spellgorger Weird. And then... I mean, if opponent... Okay, I'll feel a lot more comfortable if this damage connects. Alright, so... Is there any reason to not go for it now? What gets us? Battlefield promotion gets us. We'll pass. We'll pass. And we'll put like Weird on Assailant. And try and induce opponent. Maybe it was dumb giving them a draw step to draw battlefield promotion. Maybe. They have Tybalt. Tybalt doesn't... Does Tybalt change anything? Yes. Yes, it does. Alright. They can't have Heartfire and battlefield promotion this turn now. But this does mean if they made a Devil, their Heartfire could do 5 damage, and they could Heartfire on top of our Heartfire. Oh, they also only have 1 card after this. So yeah, we just fire off this Heartfire now. They had a Heartfire! Oh! Oh! So smart. Okay. So that means we also get a chance to look at the deck. So what do we have? So yeah, it's got like... It is playing like a load of Grim Initiates and a load of Heartfires and a load of Honor the God Pharaohs. But if you don't draw the garbage, you've got like a curve of like Wrangler, Druid, Rager, 2 Crunches, some other 4 power kind of payoffs, Challenger Troll. And you just have Ugin, who we haven't actually successfully drawn and cast in any game so far. So the deck has some game. We have a 3rd Initiate, a Pyro Helix, a Band together in the sideboard, which were tough cuts. Like, probably we only want 4 Heartfire or something, but you don't draft 5 Heartfire and not play 5 Heartfire, so... I haven't changed anything. I would like to keep playing my draft, though. No, not can't. Oh no, where's it gone? Where's my ranked draft? Let's go back in. Let's play some more ranked draft. Then let's refresh that. Cool. What rank? Diamond 4 and a bit now. We 3-0'd the start of the stream with this deck, and that put us into Diamond 4. So whatever gains we've made since then. Yeah, I play like a fair amount of Limited. Like I've been Mythic top 1000 the last 3 seasons in Limited. Just because I like to hit Mythic while it's a fun draft format, and then because there's not the same turnover you have in Constructed, you can usually just camp your rating for the rest of the season to get the MCQ invite. Although waiting for an opponent, which is boring, but does mean they're probably going to be gold. Which again doesn't really mean much, it's limited. But they are sauerkraut. Okay, so... Oh no. Oh no. I don't like mulliganing in limited. But I also don't like keeping this hand. But... We're playing what? We have 15 lands and 3 Honor the God Pharaohs to draw to. And if we draw any one land, we have a big chonky blocker. I'm going to keep this. And then probably regret it, but... Never mulligan. There we go. We'll draw what we need at some point. Yep. Yeah. Ooh. Nice card. Shame we can't play the Wrangler before the Crunch. But what can you do? What can you do? Jeskai. Our opponent is 3 colors. Look at this, perfects. Let's see what their second color is. So heals. What? Resolves. I don't think our opponent read the Crunch. That's what I think happened there, and I feel bad for them. Alright, we'll play Samet. Hopefully we draw Forest. Haste can't attack. I think we're going to actually spew an activation off Scrying, though. Don't want Heartfire. Do not want Heartfire. The Wanderer. No! All my creatures get Wandered. Oh dear. He's an ogre! Well, we're not playing ogre, because we would like Wanderer to be shut down ASAP. And I'd like a scry, so... Mountain. Do we top mountain? How many green cards are left in this deck? Have I got the deck list on Twitter? Let's see. Let's see. How many green cards are we actually playing? So, Wrangler, Druid, Bloomhulk are dead draws. Otherwise, basically everything in our deck is live. So I think we bottom that, actually, even with the Ugin in hand. Send this after the Wanderer. Do we? I mean, the Wanderer's probably... I mean, this token's probably just blocking, let's be real. So it doesn't matter where we send it. Maybe opponent lets the Wanderer die. Maybe we live in magical Christmas land. They do not. That's fair. That's fair. Yep. Didn't think he would be long for this world. Wanderer's on 1. Is Wanderer -2 to activate? Yeah. If we get the chance, we should probably take the Wanderer off the table. Opponent's not got black mana. Ooh. 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 I mean, we're not doing anything else, right? Do we want Grim Initiate? I mean, we have a Heartfire, but it feels really bad to top that here. We just want to make Ugin. Okay, opponent chump blocks, presumably. Yeah. Samet will probably be going to 1 if they attack Samet. Sure. Sure. Griffing. Okay, that's fine. Maybe opponent doesn't attack Samet then in that case. Ooh. Okay. So, Challenger Troll. Rawr. How challenging. Opponent has 4 power here. Get out of here. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for popping in, Dr. Spillikin. Have a good day. Can't imagine it's your evening yet, so yeah, have a good one. Thanks a lot. Right, what are we doing with these attacks? I think we're just... Oh, they can only put 1 creature on each of them. Do we just go face? Or do we just kill Saheeli? I'm kind of bored of Saheeli existing. Opponent chumps. Opponent won't chump. This is 10 damage, though, we're spending to kill a Saheeli. 10 damage to kill Saheeli. And Saheeli just makes 1/1s, right? Let's just go face. Let's just do damage. Cool. And then we'll pass. And then we'll pass. And then we'll eat this bit of burger still. Ho ho ho. Hi, it's me, Ugin. Get this griffin out of here. Be gone, interloper. Definitely gonna spew off Samet there. We don't have any proliferate. No interest in the forest. I do have interest in tenning our opponent, though. All that face. Okay, is Divine Arrow happening to our 4/3? It's going to be kind of awkward if they can kill... Ooh, nope, the opponent doesn't want to take 6. I guess if the opponent has a non-creature spell here, and they make a 1/1, and the 1/1 gets to kill Ugin... I mean, it's not the end of the world, but... Okay, they don't. They don't. Lovely. Okay, sure, that's a land. That's a Manticore. That's a large creature. Ooh, getting to plus Ugin is kind of filthy and limited. Kind of filthy. Ooh, and we get to proliferate Ugin if we want to. Jeez. Oh wait, we get to put a counter somewhere if we want to. Oh, we've only got one green mana though. Wait, we could... What could we do? What could we do? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. I mean, opponent's probably just like, oh, why is he taking so long? And I can respect that, because I am taking a while. But it's only because I don't want to throw this game. Central. Opponent chump blocks with a 2-2, you know you're ahead, right? Opponent has to chump block with a 2-2, you know you're ahead. Yep. Opponent's getting their block on. Opponent decides they'd rather take to fall. In that case, I'ma Heartfire them. Give me my 4-4 back. Wait, what? Oh no, they have the Wanderer. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We did a punt. Well, I did a punt, let's rephrase that. But it's okay, because once again, I'm very far ahead, and I'm going to get to proliferate twice. Which is fantastic, because then Ugin can use its minus to destroy invading Manticore. If opponent has, like, Heartfire, that could be a problem. They don't. Nyum. Send with all at face. Apply creatures liberally to opponent's face until dead. That Wanderer punt was something special, wasn't it? Ooh, Battlefield Promotion. Battlefield Promotion? I mean, still in an okay spot, but I'm not having a good time. Opponent is putting up way too much of a fight. Come on, opponent. Come on. I mean... Oh, the Wanderer. Handcraft's pretty good. Menace is pretty good. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so...
Secrets manifest before you.
I think we just send this troll in still. Hopefully opponent trades it with the 5-5. Good. We've got Honor the God Pharaohs in our deck, so we'll hold this mountain. Can't believe we punted off that Heartfire. We just threw away a 2-2 and a Heartfire because we didn't read the Wanderer. Because we were on positive tilt. And that's a lesson, actually. It's also something I struggle with. I just go on positive tilt. I'm just like, yep, there's no way I'm losing. We're so far ahead. This is the best thing ever. But no, I'm just bad. Just bad sometimes. Oh well.
Truth lies beyond vision.
Jeez, this game should be over. Super over. If opponent just has like Kiora's Dam Breaker or something, we could be in real bad shape. I mean, we were also at 20 life though. And we do have Ugin activation next turn if we want to make a push for lethal. Pyro Helix. Targeting what? Oh, Pollenbright Druid and Ugin. Jeez. Smart.
Curious tactic.
Huh. Yeah, I get it, Ugin. I get what opponent's doing. I don't like that we keep drawing Landos.
Of the multiverse obeys me.
So, if we send with Bloomhulk, and we send with Rager, we send with 2-2. So what could happen here? This could block here, this could eat a 2-2. Send with 2-2. If Tybalt's Rager dies, we get to ping Angrath. I think this is okay. Uh-huh. Yeah-huh. Yeah-huh. Block the left one. Block the left one. Nice. Sure. We'll pump Tybalt's Rager, just so it gets both servos. We'll deal damage. Sure. So we're going to use the damage off the Rager ping to kill the Wanderer. Right. And then we're going to Heartfire Face, because this time we didn't punt horribly. So like I said, took longer than it should have. It would have been justice had we lost the game because of that mistake. Definitely would have been justice had we lost the game. We've got plenty of screenshots of the deck already, so we'll just jump straight into game. Well, the final battle. This will be our final battle. And I will get one more drink as well. Luckily, everything is within arm's reach. Ooh. Probably finish what my last drink was, though, first. Sick. We got some. Let's pour a bit of that in. Let's crack one of these open. And let's mix them together. Gonna have good time. As soon as we find an opponent, so we can hopefully get our 7th win with 5 Heartfires deck. That would be pretty fantastic. To be fair, if we got a 7th win, we'd probably just like play Niv Mizzet, whatever for the rest of the evening. That would be pretty fun. Just get my Niv Miz on. My Niv Miz on. Play so much Niv Mizzet. I haven't really bought any more in or sold any more. 2.68. Anyway, Timur is our opponent. Timur. Can I have Timur? Oh, well, I mean, this hand again is keepable. Keepable is about the word for it. Although, we'll see what happens. Pollenbright Druid. So we're probably just going to play Crunch on 3. Definitely going to play Crunch on 3, probably. Definitely, probably. But I mean Crunch over Honor. The opponent has... Well, had no trick. Iron Bully, counters going where? On Iron Bully. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Maybe. We just play Grim and... If we honor the God Pharaoh here, discarding a mountain, we get a 1-1. The next turn, we can always... No, I think we just still play the 4-3. If a opponent plays Bloomhulk, though... I mean, it's bad, but we can still just, like... Yeah, I think we play Crunch. Still just play the big moo. It's not like we have a Wrangler. A Wrangler. Crunch Wrangler. Iron Bully and Pollenbright Druid are our opponent's creatures. Iron Bully having Menace is a relevant keyword on this board. And Raging Crunch can block, contrary to popular belief, including the belief of our last opponent. But to be fair, I did also punt horribly against them, so those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. Opponent's timer ticking. Doesn't really mean anything. And I'm having quite a chilled evening, so not too bothered by it, but let's see what their play is. Don't be Land Bloom Hulk, though. That would kind of tilt me. Okay, Land Courage in Crisis. That's interesting. If opponent attacks, I'm going to trade. Because our Crunch isn't attacking anytime soon. And our plan for this turn... Ooh, what is our plan for this turn now that's happened? I don't want this growing again, basically. So, even though it's mana inefficient, I'm going to play Grim Initiate and immediately Heartfire this bully. It is kind of awkward in that Honor the God Pharaoh is going to make this a 2-2 rather than give us more Heartfire fodder. But we don't have another Heartfire yet. Yeah, Bond of Flourishing is fine. This might give us a window to cast Samut if opponent doesn't have a 5th land. Opponent does have a 5th land. We might still play Samut. Ooh, Turret Ogre. We might still play Samut though. So if we play Samut, we can down. Getting in for 3 doesn't do much. I don't think we really need to scry. We could Honor the God Pharaoh and then play Pollenbright Druid and a Mass. But if we do that, what are we discarding? Are we discarding Samut? We could be discarding Samut here, actually. I don't mind that plan. Ooh, there's Ugin. And we draw a Heartfire. We could just offer to trade the 2-2 for Pegasus. But actually, no, I don't want to do that. Pollenbright Druid's going to be our Heartfire fodder. Doesn't matter which of these we pick, but at least we can't get the counter wrong. Then we get him for 3. So opponent's back on their starting life total, but we do have a Ugin in hand. And opponent is playing a Grateful Apparition. Sure. Not going to play Ugin this turn. I'm going to get in with both creatures. And then we're going to just play out Turret Ogre and hold up Heartfire. And then, assuming nothing bad happens to Turret Ogre, we just have a window to drop Ugin and start plussing. Like, what's opponent's last card? Does it facilitate an attack here? I can't imagine it lets them attack and not have Heartfire kill something. So then the question is, are we Heartfiring something now anyway? And I don't think we are. What we are doing is casting Ugin. And then we're going to go up. And then we're going to attack with just the 3-3. And then we'll pass. So opponent's under quite a lot of pressure here, because they probably want to try and get Ugin off the board, but they couldn't attack in last turn, and they explode. So 7 and 2 overall with red-green 5 Heartfires dot deck. That's pretty good. Spore Swarm. Here's our prize. Loads and loads of boosties, and by loads and loads I mean exactly 2.